What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Lloyd Spins a Lot, Forex trader, entrepreneur, label myself as a businessman as well, No scammer. We're doing real things, we're doing real shit out here, you know what I'm saying? And this is my first vlog, and for my vlog, I just want to tell you guys that thank you for clicking inside this video, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for clicking inside this video. On this channel, I'll be doing day in the lives. I'll be trading with you guys. I'll be trading real accounts as well, just strict shit, real shit, I don't want no that pussy ass shit people be doing. Now we have scammers, we have robots, all of that shit. I don't want to even take that long. I just want to get inside the business. I just want us to keep on getting that growth. I just want us to keep on getting that money. Let's just focus on strict things, nice and direct, you know what I'm saying? So in this channel, I'll be like basically teaching you guys how to grow small accounts. I trade indices as well. I don't even touch currencies, you know what I'm saying? So this video is for people who just wanna scale up the indices, and I only trade BTC USD. I bet most people don't even trade that pair because it's a very volatile pair, and many people tend to ask me, how the fuck do I grow a small account with BTC USD, and I normally fund 150, but in this video I'll be funding 100 Rand, and I mostly have a target every day. I'm a very disciplined, strict trader. I'm disciplined. I got patience. I have everything. So I want to teach you guys also to know how to manage your guys' psychology and understand what really happens in the market. I don't even talk that long. I want to tell you just guys right now that in this video we'll be growing small accounts. I'll be teaching you guys how to understand the markets, and I want to teach you guys that you don't really need to put all the lines people be putting inside the charts just for you guys to understand, you know what I'm saying? You don't need all those lines. You don't need all of those toxic things. People draw lines, you draw this, you draw that. It's just simple, guys. Supply and demand is still alive. Trust me when I say that. This is not for SMC traders. This is not for ICT traders. But I just want to teach you guys how to grow small accounts. You know what I'm saying? And I'll also be buying platforms. I'll be trading platforms, challenges, everything that I'll be doing throughout the year. I'll be doing with you guys. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be moving my 100 Rand account to maybe like 1,000. And I'm still a scholar, guys. I'm still a cool scholar. And I only don't trade even Mondays. I don't trade Mondays. Mondays are slow for me. Fridays are terrible for me. I only trade Tuesday and until Thursday. That's how disciplined I am, just to show you guys that whatever I do it. And for me, this is how I run it, because it's a small account. I go with one ego. I just do one thing. And most people, like some traders, beginner traders or whatever, they think this is a fucking easy game. This shit is easy. Trust me when I say that. This shit is easy. But what I do, and my only line that I always keep in my mind is, it's either we blow or make money. And I make sure that I don't blow. You know why? Because the strategy, I won't say it's 100%, because that could be a lie. But my strategy works, guys. I won't lie. I always find opportunities, inside the markets. And I don't want us to even take so much time. Let's just get into it. Today is a Friday, it's May the 2nd. This whole week I didn't trade because it was an NFP week, events week. I didn't want to make mistakes or whatever. So I just want to say it nice and clearly that next week I'll be funding my account and I'll be trading again. And I want you guys to join me. I want you guys to subscribe and like this video just to show me that you're also interested for us to grow. It's not only me growing. I want us as a community to grow, and I want us to do strict real shit. I don't want it to be some of those naysayers out here, all of those scam traders, everything, robots and everything. That shit is bullshit. I want you to teach you how to do it yourself, I want you to catch it yourself, I want you to do it well. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we'll be on. I'll be buying challenges, everything, and I'll be doing my own challenges. I'll be funding, making money throughout Tuesday to Thursday, and I'll show you how I do it, and I'll show you that it's real trades, and I'll show you guys everything, because you guys deserve to build yourselves, because sisonke nje lana abafethu sifuna ukuyikhulisa. We want to try and make something out of ourselves, and it's so bad ukuthi abanye abena understand ukuthi lento ilula kanjani, yabo. So let me just go analyze BCCUSD, and I'll teach you how I analyze first. Then next week we're chopping it for real. Please subscribe for that. So guys, let's get into it. Firstly, when I start to analyze, what I normally do is look at the 4-hour time frame just to see what the market has been busy with. And the most important thing that I look at inside the market is where the market starts and where it ends. You know what I'm saying? Right now I'll just label my first touch is over there, the first touch that laid down a supply, you know. So this is what's gonna happen right now. We're gonna look at where the market started and where the market ended. So as you can see, the market started at the top, now it's down there, and as it was down there, it gave us our second touch in our, what you call this, guys, I don't know if you guys call it what you call this, fuck, I forgot this thing, but I'm just marking out my zones, guys. So I just want to show you guys how easy it is actually. And you know, as you can see, I just labeled my trend line. You know, the market, when you look clearly at the 4-hour, you know, the market just told me that when it hit that second touch down there, it was also giving us a pattern of a head and shoulder type pattern. And now inside this trend I see a second touch. You know what I'm saying? As I was seeing my second touch, now it's time to label where the market is gonna continue going, because it's broke out those levels down there. So exactly right now I'm gonna label just to show you guys where the market had broken out. You know what I'm saying? So the market broke out of the structure, and the thing that I might be thinking is the market might come back and just want to retest down there, but it might literally not, because we were in a head and shoulder. The market broke down out of its structure down there. Now the market is up, and the market will be continuously going up. I know we had a couple of problems with tariffs and everything, but it seems like the market is highly active now these days, and it's just went back to its normal ways, you know. So normally, guys, when I like label out where the zones had came out, I also label where the market might come back and retest, you know. So sometimes I really just go down just to see where are the strong like turnarounds that the market made. And highly, when I'm at the 4-hour time frame, I normally just look at the pattern formation, you know. 4-hour, I look at the pattern formation. 1 hour, I look at how deep the market structure is at this point. And right now I feel like the market had broken out of this, but I don't want to think too much, you know. I couldn't literally like say where the market will go from now on, because it's just a Friday, and I will see after Monday. And I don't even trade on Mondays, I trade on Tuesdays, whereby the market is already like prepared and it's well cooked, and it will show me proper directions, because Monday is unpredictable, guys. It's so hyperactive. Pop Monday profitable. So right here I'm gonna just look at where the market, okay, I see my second side right here. And guys, I also want to teach you guys how to see second touches. Some of you guys just think that a second touch, you just press, you just see a second touch just like that. Guys, now there's a way to see a second touch in really different ways. Because when I made the strategy, I also found a way whereby just to see, you know, how the market moves. It took me quite like 3 months, and I've been trading real accounts when I was starting to make the strategy, and I was losing a lot, guys. So it had to come to a point whereby, you know, I had to understand that I gotta do it in a good way, you know, so that I can be able to become profitable, because we all wanna become profitable. So let's just look up here, you know. I see a second touch also when I look at this trend here at the 1 hour time frame. But I'm not really sure if the market wants to go down and retest, you know, because I also see something like a head and shoulder right here. You know, these ads are fucking up this video, bro. You know, and clearly, guys, sometimes my English bundles vie. You know, so sometimes I get tired of speaking English, but I work with it because mina guys ngisikhulumela isiZulu nje kamnandi nje yabo, umageba nje straight, ngi-out, ngipholele futhi ngiyothanda umageba wami. You see, but the market really wants to move up right now at this point, but I really do see a second touch. You know, I see a second touch, but I'm also indecisive if the market wants to go up or if it wants to go down, or we already have a trend breakout. So I will just say this is my second, trend, So I'm analyzing this Friday so that when I come back on Tuesday to analyze noontime. And bear in mind, guys, when I trade New York session. I feel like New York session is so good for indices and for some current pairs, like currencies sometimes, So it's important for me, guys, to label where the market started and where it will end, right? So I'm back at that again, just to see if the market breaks up this trend. I'll then see that okay, the market really wants to break out and just buy. But right now I just see head and shoulders, so I'll try to label where the market is standing right here. I always have the middle rectangle just to make sure where the market, when I mark out these zones, guys, I want you to understand that when I mark out these zones, I'm just doing it so that you guys can be able to see the strong zones where the market can have reversals at. It's important to see where the market can have reversals at. So at this point, I feel like, as I told you guys, I feel like right now my 15 minutes is giving me like a head and shoulder. So I think the market might just go by and retest there, or maybe it could also break out and continuously start buying. It goes both ways, guys. And as I said, I can't predict the Monday because it's a Friday, and I could say that it's a Saturday. We're doing a weekly update for y'all guys for our first video. It's a Friday and we can't determine. It's a Saturday and we can't determine how the market will be moving at this point. But it's important that we all look at the market on Monday and don't trade. Sometimes you guys can trade if you want to trade, but me, this is how it goes, And I feel like the market will go there, then hit a reversal at this point, this first point or down there. You know what I'm saying? And if the market reaches there, I'll get that certain point whereby it tells me that the market will approve to break out and continuously sell. Sorry for the messages, guys. Sorry for the messages. My bro likes to talk to me too much. But we have. So let's take our head and shoulder. I want to show you guys this head and shoulder. I don't want you guys to think that you can see head and shoulders on big time frames, so whatever. That's bullshit. I'm a simple now. So you can also see, it's also, you can see how it's going. It's vying our trend, it's also touching our trend. It's vying with our trend pattern. So guys, I think I might be right in this one, but I'll just see how the market moves on a Tuesday, and I'm most likely not to provide signals, guys, because we have scammers out here, guys. I don't want you guys to be scammed and shit, because it's so embarrassing, bro. Why are you asking for people to dollar you signals and you're scamming people? So okay, let's vie again to my 1 hour. I just want to make sure when I went back to the 4 hour just to see if it really it's accurate that we're having a proper head and shoulder. Just wanted to make sure, and I can see that okay, the market might come and reverse again to the trend line supposedly. And I normally find that my second touches need to touch my trend line. Back then I would have just relaxed and told myself, okay, the market is continuously buying. But guys, I'm a scalp trader, and I just work with what the market is doing at that specific time. I see an opportunity as I am seeing an opportunity, and I'm glad to see that. I know that the market needs to exactly get to that top points there for the whole month or whatever, so that I can have it, in mind that whatever that the market will be doing, it will be buying or it will be selling, whatever that the market chooses to do, I'll be ready for it. Then just getting inside the charts and telling myself that nah, I've got it. Nah, guys, don't trade CAC. You need to learn your pairs. You need to understand your pairs. You need to know what your pairs are doing. But I really think the market might buy or maybe just might go down for a retest as I saw head and shoulder. Then it continuously buys. And guys, I want you to understand, sometimes you really need to go back to the past just to see the strong zones. I don't mark out strong zones just because, but I mark out a strong zone because I see that the market wanted to turn that specific zone. So, guys, I want to tell you guys loud and clear that we'll determine the market clearly on a Tuesday, where I'll make sure I'm funded and I put that 100 rand in. If it's not 100 rand, I'll put 120 rand, And you guys need to make sure when you trade, you just put your leverage where your amount is, Same thing when people say, put your money where your mouth is, I don't want you guys to rush into making 10k. Guys, you blow accounts. So I just see my trend, I want to communicate with you guys. You guys are my friends. You guys are family. I just want you guys to know that I fuck with y'all. As long as you fuck with me, I fuck with you for sure. So I see the market buying, guys. So that's how I... Thank you for watching the video. Please like and subscribe. Guys, next week, asingene soba consistent kwimakhethi siyujaha izinto. Not everything comes as you plan. Not everything that you think will come at that specific time will come at that specific time. But it all takes patience, and I want you guys to understand that in this journey, it's me and y'all. We'll walk together. We're still gonna do day in our lives. But when I say I'm doing day in the lives, I'm meaning by shopping, just going outside and stuff, getting my shit together. But thank you for watching the video. Stay tuned.